Welcome. This is the third episode of Let's Talks. My name's L.Z.Y. I want to thank you all for coming out to the video or the audio form or whenever you're seeing this. I highly appreciate you and your time. Also at the end, whatever form you're seeing this, please leave in the comments down below. If you're seeing this on Instagram or YouTube, leave in the comments down below how you connected with this Let's Talk. And also, I just want to say, just let me go and introduce. I'm cutting all the way through, but I'm just trying to get to everything. Let's introduce two lovely guests. To my left, this is the first time he's been on an episode. Let him introduce himself.
My name is DJ Ace. I'm AKA, I consider myself, a wise man, a king, a philosopher. No, I'm capping, but you know what I'm saying. The king part is right, though. I consider myself a king, So.
I feel that. And also in front of me, she has also been on that episode. You might know her by, but let her introduce herself again.
Hi, I'm Mango. I don't have too much to say, but hello. I guess I sing and I do tattoos, so hit me up.
Everyone has. I want to thank everyone for coming out and just being a part of this podcast. I highly appreciate everyone's time. I have 3 topics I want to get down to, and just,
Oh, wait, I know.
It was all good. This is what everyone's here for. Y'all gonna get past the introduction. The main topics I wanted to cover today is just 3 things. Enjoying life, lust and confusion, figuring out the 2 in your life, or just in general, and sexual desires. Everyone can relate to it in some sense, but we're trying to share our thoughts and hopefully plant a seed in your life or in someone else's. Like I said, leave in the comments down below if you want to share your thoughts or just want to, have a question that you're wanting to be done or recorded in the next episode. So let me get right into this. First, this is a herbal-friendly podcast, so I'm gonna light one up to start this session.
Get your tea, get your blunt.
Yes. Whatever gets you in your emotion, get you good.
You know what I'm saying?
Get you right.
Turn your red light district around here. You feel me?
Like
do what you gotta do. Yeah, light some candles. You feel me? Do what you gotta do. Get your wine. You feel me? Sit back and listen.
I'm just gonna point out we are in the age of Aquarius, and we are sitting amongst a bunch of air signs and 2 Aquarius. So.
Yes, which is crazy.
Right?
I'm crazy. We're sitting a bunch of air signs right now. Let's see what we can do.
The more you know. All this Aquarius energy in this room.
Yeah. Yeah, all this air energy. All stuff is we just gonna blow some shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Something's about to happen. You feel me? So I feel like the lust and confusion and sexual desires are all in one topic. You feel me? I feel like that's all coincides into each other. You feel me? Sexual desires. It actually kind of means lust, does it not? You feel me? Mm-hmm. Sexual is a desire. Desire, that's like lust. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do a vote. So who wants to vote on enjoying life? Who vote on who? So which one we talk back and talk about first?
Okay. I'm personally guilty of lust, of sexual desires. That's something that I definitely capitalized on at a young age, and I think that's something that I try and think about every single day. Like, if there is something that's interesting in a certain aspect, sexually or romantically, I guess specifically romantically, I'm just like, okay, now, do I just want to fuck them, or do I really think I can love them?
Yes. Sometimes I feel like, if you don't plan on marrying this person, it's like a waste of time at the end, honestly.
Yeah,
so it's
really.
Like, should I just fuck them? Should I like them? You know what I mean? Like, it's confused.
Should I like them? Should you like them? That's a big part of it.
Wait, should you like everybody you fuck?
I think you should.
Realistically, you should.
If you do not like the person that you are enjoying fun good times with, then why are you there?
Well, I mean, what type of love? I'm talking about like a strong
strong desire. You have to like them. I mean,
Wait. Do you mean like love? Because I think you could have a friend that you fuck. You could have, I mean, shit, a coworker. I mean, that's a little messy, but you
But
know,
do you
just
have to
saying.
like them back? Like, okay, so do you have to
I think there
match
should be a
everyone's
proper
love
relationship.
Proper relationship.
I
there should
don't
be an
think-
understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you have to like each other. I just think you have to
Have an
understand,
understanding.
you know, what's happening. You're not even understanding, because, well, I guess for most people, you wouldn't even understanding. I
Because it
guess.
leads to confusion. 'Cause,
Or
like,
or some type of, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
some type of like talk, you know what I mean? Like, hey yo, what you looking for? What I'm looking for?
Right.
Don't talk about this no more after this. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? After we
Yeah.
discuss this, let's enjoy ourselves. Don't even talk about it no more.
Exactly.
As someone who not only acts on lust, but also, you know, gives off the essence of lust, I personally do have the habit of confusing people. I think. I mean, seriously, like on the other side of it, when you kind of flip the question,
Yeah.
I'm on the side of confusing
Ooh.
people, of confusing humans.
Do you think stuff goes back around? So I felt like in high school I had this girlfriend, you feel me? You know, I wasn't out, you know what I'm saying? I was playing around, whatever the fuck, you feel me? But in college, I felt like everything I did came back on me twice as hard, you feel me? I don't know. What do you think? You feel me?
I do believe in that because I don't want to just say that it's throwing karma ain't an effect, but whatever you put out, in one way you're going to get it right back.
Because you're asking for it.
Yeah, it's like the world's giving you a little payback.
So, believe talking about energies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
energy put out.
It's energy. It's no matter what level of energy you put out. Once you put it out there, good, bad, so for your intent, it's gonna
That's why
come
people
back.
say, you know, if you're cheating on people or doing like, you know, just shit like that, you know, it's gonna happen right back to you. Because if you're inviting that energy, that means you're allowing it in all kinds of channels to come through you.
You're in agreement, so most definitely. Okay. You're in agreement with it. Most definitely.
For sure. I think for me, when it comes to my future, that's something that, you know, that kind of idea is something I have to keep in my mind, because I want, you know, to be in love with someone who doesn't do shit like that. So for me, I make it a thing to be more aware, carry more awareness, because I want to attract what I want, and the only way I'm going to get that is if I show the world that, you know, is if I act that, is if I invite that energy.
Very few females.
So that's been helping me, you know,
actually say that.
get healthier with my relationship with just myself and other
Really,
people.
people in general. You feel me?
Yeah, just
very
people.
few people say that.
That
Yo, I want a wife. I want a husband.
no one admits it.
But you still fucking who you want to fuck. But you ain't acting like it though. You feel me? It's like you gotta act like it. You gotta want to be it before it actually happens.
You really do. You have to step up to it before you can just get it. Like, you can't just be like, okay, you give this to me, because then when you get it, you're not gonna be ready for it.
Right.
And then it's not truly a blessing at that point. At that point, it becomes an obstacle.
It becomes something you gotta juggle. You're not ready for. You're probably fucking it up, and it's a lost opportunity and waste of time.
A lost fucking opportunity. It goes to somebody else.
Yes.
Somebody else gets it. That's all that happens when you lose your blessing. Somebody else just gets it.
Yeah.
Someone that was runner up. You know.
And I seen that too. You feel me?
You feel like most people kind of like get
Or if you late, you know, or what you saying?
kind of like get trapped in like the lustful aspect. Like once they just see something that they actually like, they just or it's appealing to them, and say, okay, that act on if they don't act now, they won't ever see it again. So their whatever intent on a lustful aspect, their intent is probably just to fuck. Their entire intent, because like I mean, what is from like if you're not trying to get to know the person, what are you actually trying to gain at that? Most people they hit it, quit it, and done. So, but that causes you're putting more energy out into the world. You're causing like okay, the other person might be confused in an action. Yeah, it's kind of like a domino effect at the end.
And you know what? Just to kind of add to that, because I do agree with you, but to add a little bit to the lust part of it, and the sexual desire, I feel like when people put themselves in those situations, I feel like a part of the attraction to it is the confusion. You know, is the feeling of, you know,
mysterious.
Like, yeah, you know, just
It can go anywhere. Like,
yeah, it's that's what's attractive to people.
I mean, it's all type of stuff that people fall under. You feel me?
Yeah.
For one, lust, and once it's like if you already like you're about to be lustful, you already got like that gas, a little dopamine gas that could go off in your head that you're fighting against. Yeah. Now you're fighting against that gas that's telling you, yo, go do it. You feel me? Yo, take care. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
do your thing, man. Hey,
handle your business type shit. You feel me? So, I feel like sometimes I feel like, do I want this girl? You know what I'm saying? Before I even do anything with her, like, I really want her. You know what I'm saying? I already be eyeing. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to be with her. I be like, I want to be with her right when I have sex. You feel me? I be like, do I still want to be with her type shit? You feel me? Type shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, hold on.
It's like, do you actually, like, are these the true feelings you have from the person? It's like natural instinct. It's not seen as it's not seen as a bad thing.
Or
you don't have that sense of control. And then you're just like,
what about the people that are fucking with one person, but they believe they in love, but it's just because that's the only person they have. You feel me? What about those type people? They really believe they're in love, but those don't.
It's like
that's the only person they have type shit. So that's what they go crazy for them. They do everything, but they don't really love them.
It's like the experience, because they say if it's something that's unknown or they couldn't get the same experience from anything else, and it's something that just like triggers that dopamine hit and so forth. To the extent that like people get high, people get addicted, and that's when you really don't know until you actually decide, okay, you start when a person starts like picking up like either knowing, like getting habits of the person, knowing if they continue on with the person, like knowing okay, do they actually have some type of other emotion towards the person? If it's just like damn, they're just fucking, it's like people kind of get tired after a while. They say okay, they want to either switch it up or so forth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like everybody has a time limit. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? And the people's lives. You feel me? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? They have their time. You feel me? And when time is up, it's time
expiration date.
Yeah, it's time for you know what I'm saying? It's time for y'all to move on. Y'all need each other during that time. You feel me? Y'all made each other during that time period. Now it's time to let it go.
Exactly.
I never did want to believe in this quote, but the more I live life, the more I see that all good things must come to an end. Never want to believe it, you feel me? And I always feared it, you know what I mean? Like, damn. But that doesn't mean like it's a bad thing, you feel me? It just means that you move on to more bigger and bigger things.
You know what I think I realized with that? I think I kind of realized that at that point when they seem like good things that are coming to an end, and then I started healing whatever it was, I started realizing that it wasn't at its best and there was better out there, you know? Kind of like, okay, I'm glad that that's something I outgrew or something that left my life, because at the end of the day, that's exactly what I didn't want anymore. Just didn't know it until it removed itself, or, you know, the situation caused for it to go.
It's like waking up out of the dream and illusion.
Yeah.
Waking up about the illusion, yeah.
What was the first question on there? I forgot.
It wasn't necessarily questions. It was necessarily like, okay, all around like point. It's like just like our overall thoughts on it. It's like overall we're seeing the negative and positive sides of it, like how each person like adapted in their own way, like.
Yeah.
I don't think we even asked the question. I think. Wait, what did you start out with?
I can't remember all questions I asked.
I was more so a person that acted on sexual desire, you know, back in the day, meaning 2020.
I feel like girls is all they have it harder because they still got the same. Well, I get no, of course, they don't have the same sexual desire as men now. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean,
but y'all still have a strong ass sexual desire though that y'all gotta fight against. But it's so much more easier. You feel me?
It's okay.
So, cause who's gonna tell a girl or a girl that looks good? Nah. Who's gonna really care about that girl? Like, nah, I don't care about you. I don't want you to do this to yourself. You feel me?
10%.
10%. I've only done that to one girl, you feel me? That I used to love type shit, you feel me? Yes, like I only done that to one girl, like, no, I'm not even gonna do that, you feel me? Like, I care about your ass too, I'm like, I'm not gonna let you do that to yourself.
Right.
No one, you feel me? So y'all have it just so much more easier access, you feel me? Dudes, it's
like a fight. It's like literally.
Dudes, even if you do look good, you still gotta have a good convo, you feel me?
You have
like,
personality,
you still gotta have something going, you feel me? And if
did I do something?
No, like literally my bed. Don't worry, my bed fits. Like if you look underneath there, my bed's fucked up underneath there. My bed is broken like a mother.
No more. Say no more.
Yeah. So I have to, nigga rig that.
Okay, what were we talking about?
Yeah. So, but yeah.
I don't think less is bad. I don't think it's good. I think it's just there. I think it's just something people experience, and some people like it or indulge in it more than others. But I think all of us experience it. I don't think it's bad to indulge in it. I just think stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like building that self control.
I mean, have fun. You dig? That's what life is about. Just saying.
Yeah.
But there you do get to a point where things change. But that's just life. If that made any sense, I don't even know.
Do you feel? Well, here's a question: do you all feel like people should develop like healthy habits in the sense like not necessarily having overall control because like you're limiting yourself, but having the sense of like, okay, if people want to live freely, whatever the access of sex or so forth to their availability, them acting on them or not acting on them, what is habits like? Should it when it started affecting people's time or it started affecting on like personal, like what levels would you probably say, okay, not necessarily having self-control, but like, okay,
it depends on what kind of like I feel like relationship is important at this point. I don't know, like it depends on what the relationship would be. It feels too hard to generalize into one. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. I could be overthinking it.
Is there a balance to it?
Well, in my ass, I kind of zoned out for like 10 seconds.
I'm pretty high.
And lost it. I was like, shit. I was like, I'm lost like a motherfucker in the conversation.
The balance between enjoying life and enjoying everything that's available.
You can say one more time.
Enjoying life. Like, the overall question, like, the balance. Like, when it gets allowing things not to get too hectic, but able to enjoy life, acting on your overall desires, lusts, and so forth. Not necessarily having control, but in a balanced manner.
Wait, but what's the question? What's the topic?
Do you think people should have a balance or just like fucking act on it?
Okay. So what's the balance in life?
Yeah.
Maybe. What's the balance in life?
Yeah.
Feel me? How do you balance life?
Yes.
How do you balance life? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what are we balancing? You know what I'm saying? Are we balancing good and evil? Are we balancing our conscience? Are we balancing what we want to do and what we should do? You know what I mean? What are we balancing? Are we balancing self? Like, are you your worst enemy? Self-confliction?
You are your worst enemy because like you overall make your own decision. Like people can tempt you, seduce you as much as you can, but like you still have to act on it.
I mean, like I say, this shit's like a religion. You feel me? There's no right religion. You feel me? Honestly, you gonna find what you believe in and act on that. You feel me? So whatever you believe in, I believe in. You feel me? Cause it's gonna be confused. You know what I'm saying? Listen, honestly, you know what I'm saying? So just like life, whatever you believe, you should do. But if you do it, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether you were wrong or right, at the end, whether you wrong or right, you gonna find out. When you take your last breath, you feel me? You gonna find out whether you was wrong or right to make that decision. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's fine. Something to believe in balance. You know, because it's like I said, it's so many different opinions. People were raised so different ways. People believe in such many different things. Wow, I might mean, you know what I'm saying? Something good to me might mean something bad to them. You know what I mean? But the worst thing you could be is lost or a follower. You know what I'm saying? Or not know what the fuck you believe in.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's one of the worst things. You don't know yourself.
Like you all don't believe in. Like what do you mean by that?
As in not knowing yourself?
Yeah. No. Like not knowing yourself. Like have something to believe in.
Okay. So me, I believe I'm king, and I act on it. You know what I'm saying? I believe I have the power of creation, and I act on it. You know, so those are two things I believe in. You feel me? I do believe there's a God. I do believe there's a devil. Most definitely. You feel me? And everything in between. You feel me? And so I believe in that. I believe I am that. And so that's how I live my life based off that. Or try to be. You feel me? Am I right all the time? No. You feel me? So, yeah. No, do I do it all the time? Hell no. But I do try and live my life like that. So what do you believe in? What do y'all believe in?
Personally, I feel like we are creators. We are God's embodiments. If Jesus was a human being and walked the path and since we're created, learned how to like create water to wine and so forth, we have the goods. We have the power to think. We have the assets all around us. We're limited by like what's around us in the sense of like structure and society built. Like we are God. We have pieces of it in the sense of how everything, I'm not saying revolves around us, but it literally does. We kind of create the motions. We create like kind of what. There's enough water to even produce enough clouds. We kind of like produce the fucking weather. So at the end of the day, you like even. I believe that we have unlimited power and potential, but knowing when to like tap into it and since like able to ride the wave of which one you should, like put out. I feel like that's that true balance. Like, it's no like right or wrong because like you can put it in like good and evil.
My thing is just there is right or wrong. It's rather what the fuck you believe. You feel me? It's rather what you believe. You know what I mean? There is, because even God is both good and evil. You feel me?
If you're not destroying shit, that's like if you're not destroying, not recreating in the same format, then you just that would be probably the evil, because like you're just destroying, like you're not putting back. So what is it when you say nothing? What you do now? You destroy yourself. That's the main purpose. You're here to destroy yourself and everything around it.
In some cases, killing are just sacrifices. You feel me? And so in their mind, they're doing something good. Well, you can live life like that too. You feel me? Believe everything is sacrifice. Yeah. What type of sacrifices are we talking about? It's different levels.
We sacrifice everything because, like, as a human or whatever we are, we have a limit of time. Like, one thing is precious. Like, what you do, like everything we necessarily do in that process or time span, like when we're placed during this timeline on this planet Earth, being too like end up, but we worry a lot about time. Money is time. The more you put time into something, the more it grows or destroys, whatever. But you gotta put time into it.
Sacrifice though.
Thinking's time, like we sacrifice everything, like for
you
animals.
You guys are talking about something that doesn't even exist.
Sacrifice.
For what?
Sacrificing?
No, time.
Time.
Okay. Because you guys are saying time so many times. I feel like you're just at this point just saying time.
My thing is people so people can't get into knowledge, but we will have to explain everything. You have to say why doesn't time exist for our listeners to understand where we're coming from. You feel me? I can get into time, minute, and sec and explain whose sons they are and why the fuck we call them time, minute, and sec and all. You know what I'm saying? Egyptology, but they're not gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Now I can get this. Yeah. So why doesn't time exist? I'm curious.
Oh, you want me to?
I'm curious. What's your why do you think time doesn't exist?
It's not really a question I can just immediately answer with just an intentional answer. It's not like it doesn't have a fixed answer. Is what I'm saying. So I guess the way that I communicate with the universe, I'm not going to speak on what I believe. I'm just going to speak on my experience. I speak with the universe. I talk with the universe. I feel the universe. So I understand that there are things beyond our knowledge that we don't understand, that I don't understand, even with the knowledge that I have. And I have the blessing of being blessed with unlocking like more and more strengths and gifts and treasures as my life gets on, as I grow older. And at 25, I've experienced a lot up here, and I've seen more than the normal person has experienced. So where I'm not even going to get into it because it's a lot, and it's a part of what I do for my life. So that's kind of where it's hard for me to answer why time doesn't exist, because I follow a different kind of calendar. I follow a different kind of lead. I follow a different moon than everyone else is really seeing or that's existing within them. Like I have my own universe inside of me.
That's what I was going to ask.
Really.
My thing is, I feel like you were getting into different dimensions. You feel me? And whatnot. In different dimensions, time does not exist. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's where I'm
But
usually
in this
at.
dimension right now, this the physical realm. You feel me? Time does exist.
But it doesn't.
In this physical, maybe not in this. Even okay, even this.
But it's extremely man-made.
Well, yes, you feel me. But time.
It's meant to serve the ego. It's meant to help us. It's meant to get us from point A to point B to make life easier for us, which is, it's knowledge of, and it has helped. But, it was built for mankind. It was built to stabilize us, to make us more human.
So why do we get old? Like, how do we age?
How do we age? I don't know. That's not something I think about.
I'm saying how we age.
I don't know. That's not something I think about.
Okay.
I think it's really just life and death. I think age is pretty.
I do get exactly where you come from, man. It honestly made like a click when you started saying it. I was like, that is a good way of thinking about time, which is kind of like a good true way too. You feel me? I feel like there's multiple ways. You feel me?
Everyone has their own truth.
You feel me? Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying?
We all there's no telling what I'm experiencing is completely different from what you guys are experiencing. In all aspects, what I see is nothing compared to what you guys see.
Very
but in your own world, that's you seeing something great. Something enlightening, something amazing.
Definitely.
All of our powers are different.
Most definitely. We all have different guides, you know what I'm saying? So we all see different, you know what I'm saying, with our experience, you know what I mean?
I never really thought about that. I never really thought about the fact if we all have different guides or not, because I'm able to acknowledge that since we're all so completely different, that even our thumbprints don't match. That's like our personalities. That's like our persons. So I'm not in the mindset to where I don't acknowledge that we all have different versions of God. So that makes me think, and I don't think I've ever really thought about it, but that makes me think, does God exist as an extension of all of our thoughts, all of our ideas, or not even God, because whatever we call, that person, whether that's universe, divine,
it's a union of
mother,
consciousness.
father.
I would say it's a union of consciousness.
So do you think that all of those consciousness kind of like just like
combined in one? All the Nestle gods are all the aspects of what God Nestle is, because at the end of the day, it's speaking truth, and you can't defy truth. You can't even what is truth.
Okay.
What is true? Because my thing is, you only know what's true based on what the winners tell you. Mm-hmm. And we all see through movies, through shows, in actual reality, the true and the winners decide the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, they don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, what happened. The winners can do some shady shit, you feel me, do some trifling shit, and tell it a whole different way, you feel me? It's like what they did to us, put us in slavery, then taught us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So all we know is the knowledge they taught us. Oh shit, I thought you did.
I'm straight.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty high.
For real. Yeah.
Know your limits. Mm-hmm. Know your limits.
I'm just a pussy, that's all.
It's okay. It's okay for you to be one.
It's cool.
For me to be the one?
It's cool.
I guess I'll take it. I'll take it. If I get high as fuck, I'll be in this flow. Because then I won't be able to talk. Glitter gonna start coming out. And my different personalities gonna be like, hey, let's all talk.
Gotta have a balance.
Yeah, Lexi starts tapping out to the back of the consciousness. And having like so much awareness of myself is so weird. But I mean, I don't have all awareness of myself because, I still have dumbass moments. I'm still a person.
See me, I always would never want. I ain't gonna say what I never wanted to do, but I always want to be blessed with the knowledge that leads me right up to that line. You feel me? That would allow it up to, but I never wanted to cross it. just to get to, you know what I'm saying, to indulge in. Like, I never want to experience that.
Uh-huh.
Like, everything that I hear, I'd rather someone tell me, like, son, hey, yo, son, watch out and don't do this, and this, and this. You know what I'm saying? When you get to this road, watch out for these, this, and this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
Then for me to just have to go, you know what I'm saying, experience it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people, I just like to know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck no. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, please, Lord, don't let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you hear some of this shit, or know so many people, or just, like, you know what I'm saying, just fuck around, like, try, you know what I'm saying, life just presents that to you, you feel me?
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, hell no. You feel me? So, or, you know what I'm saying, you could be, you know what I'm saying, accepting to it, or different, you know what I'm saying, whatever what presents it to you, you know what I'm saying, can be different from me, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So, it can be different from everybody. I just say it like that. I just like to know about it, how to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's also a problem. You feel me? We're black people. You feel me? Ancestors.
Oh yeah.
We come from Africa, but the problem is that America is beating us with a lot of different shit. You feel me? They whooping us. They whooping us in the school system. They whooping us in whooping us spiritually. You know what I mean? Musically. You know what I'm saying? Even with business wise, they killing us, and then it's all intertwines. You know what I'm saying? Into one thing. You feel me? No way, I'm gonna get to something else.
Well, I mean, the podcast is long. I'm gonna end here. Firstly, we have gotten
we
really
went off.
in depth.
We went off
That was a bonus track. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Whenever you're actually seeing this video, if it's on Instagram or, like I said, whenever
What the
you're
fuck are we
this.
talking about?
We was at the end of the day we went from like talking about
everybody
time.
was talking about something, but wasn't talking about it enough.
we covered lust, desire, understanding the both and they're pretty much the same thing, and just really understanding going in the truth, and just kind of like branched off and just like dabbling it more into it. So I mean, overall, as everyone's having a time, like, what is your truth? I want that to plant in your head. It's like I want actually for you to question that. Just, what is your real truth? But at the end of the day, no one's right or wrong. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. My name's L.Z.Y. Like I said, I had two awesome guests. I will put their social medias down below. And I want them to say their names one more time and we're going to wrap it up. So appreciate y'all. Close it off. Have a nice day. And
all right, y'all. It's Mango. Talk to you later.
It's DJ Ace. We up and out of here.
all right. And everyone have a very beautiful day.